Hi, this is Jeremy Eckler from the Driven Academy in Lincoln, Nebraska, and we're going to talk about one of my favorite topics today, catching. And in particular, we're going to talk about receiving and framing, receiving being your first touch on the ball, framing being what you do with the ball, but especially how receiving and framing is affected by the catcher's base, her lower half. So we're looking at Rachel Peterson here, a catcher out of Crete, who also plays for the Nemesis. In both of these shots, Rachel has a very narrow base, and that's a misconception, sometimes even coached, because people think, well, that leaves less room for a ball to slide through. I kind of want to preface this by saying everything we're talking about here involves no runners on, or a situation where runners can't steal a base. I call it zero stance because there's zero chance of a runner stealing or moving. So if this is bases loaded, this is runners at second and third, or runner at third, or nobody on. We're going to start with an early portion of the lesson, and we have Rachel really moving late and staying narrow to a pitch. And you'll notice there's very little movement. It's hard to do much of anything from a state of inertia or non-movement. The result is she really tries to overcompensate with her hand, and you get the ball popping right out of the mitt. Okay, she's trying to catch the outside portion of this ball, which is something we teach right there, that first touch. But she's so late in getting there, she's trying to drag her nose around it too to catch down the middle of her body, that she overworks it, pops right out. Looking at the other side of the screen, we see Rachel much more comfortable. There's movement here. There's a level of comfort. There's a routine. She goes to her glove. She stays soft, still quiet. And she's going to work in that pre-pitch movement. Look how wide she gets. Now she's there, and she's going to catch this ball with her nose around it. Look at that finish. Sticking the pitch. It's a really beautiful thing when it's done correctly. And it's so quiet and so still, yet strong, which is what we want our catchers to be. In the end, so much of the game is about rhythm and timing, and that's why these little movements and that ability to get wide, strong base allows Rachel perfect frame on this side of the screen. So that's just a short lesson. My name is Jeremy Eckler from the Driven Academy. I hope you check us out at www.thedrivenacademy.com.